The Rolex market is constantly changing, just like the stock at LWC. I'm going to give you guys a snippet of some of the stock that we've got in our cabinet and the live market prices. Let's start at this side as always, so we're going to go straight into the front. So we actually have a new reference Ghost Daytona. We all know how hard these are to come by in 2025. The new retail price from Rolex this year is £33,450. For you new guys that don't know what this watch is, it is white gold on the rubber strap with the white gold clasp. It's got the gorgeous grey dial with black sub-dials, the most sought after dial. Our best-selling Oysterflex, full stop, end of story, in the whole lineup. It's a brand new 25. It went live on the website. It's literally just sold this week. To give you guys an idea, we pay overlist, we sell for overlist, and this watch sold for around the £38,000 to £39,000 mark. What a watch, and that's why you guys are pulling the trigger. The next one I'm going to show you is the same watch, but actually the discontinued one. These are fantastic value for money considering where they were before the new release came out. These used to be around about the 34, 35k mark, maybe even 36 at the end of last year. This watch now you can buy from us here for £29,990. Yes, it's an early one, 2017, one of the very first. The condition is immaculate. It's a full set of box and papers. It has the all-important white swing tag, which all you guys know how important that is, with a special dial watch. But what a lot of watch for money. I mean, you consider where they were, consider the market price now. A few changes to this watch. You'll see no bezel ring. You'll see more of a character in the dial, the wider buttons. You'll also see, you know, slightly different color grey, only to the seasoned eye. But of course, to you guys, if you look at the clasp there, you know, it's got the smaller clasp, it doesn't have the glide lock. There are a few downsides with the older reference, but of course, for me personally, I think the dials are far superior in the older reference, and for me, 30 grand, what a no-brainer. Let's jump into staying in the Oysterflex range again. This is a bigger watch for you guys that don't know. This is 42 millimeters, so 2 millimeter bigger than the Daytona, and it is of course the Sky Dweller, white gold with the white gold clasp, again on the rubber Oysterflex strap. It has the black dial, which is the most popular in this lineup. They come with the white and the black, and for me the retail on this watch is just over £41,000 from Rolex. We're selling this watch for literally £10,000 less than the Rolex retail price. And what do we always say? Check the market updates, check what's going on with the Rolex market, because these windows are full of these, not because they're not beautiful or desired, because they are, but purely the Rolex retail price. This is 1,000,000% go straight to the grey market, 10 grand less than Rolex retail price, a literal no-brainer. It is a bigger watch, so it will not appeal to all you guys watching this that are literally a 40mm or 41mm guy, but this is a watch. If you're looking for that bigger watch, it's still stealthy, it's white gold, under the radar, 10 grand less than retail, no-brainer. Let's stay in the Oysterflex range. I've got another one to show you here. I really like this watch, one of my favourites actually, in the Yacht-Master range. It is the yellow gold variant. So we've got the yellow gold and it's got the black dial. It's got the, obviously again, the rubber strap. It's also got the yellow gold clasp. Let's discuss numbers. The Rolex retail price on this is a staggering £29,000. This is a 2022 model. Again, condition, like new, full set, box and papers. We've got this watch for sale on our website around the £22,000 mark. Considering the rival to that, the Daytona yellow gold, you're talking another minimum of £10,000 to £15,000 more. Again, my opinion, fantastic value for money. Let's stay in the Oysterflex range. We've got another one. This is the absolutely gorgeous new reference 2023 Paul Newman Daytona Oysterflex. So it has the new dial. Unfortunately, it's lost the red chronograph hand. We had two in the other day. We had the old reference and the new. The client had the pick of both. He chose the older reference because he preferred the chronograph, the more identifiable dial. But this is the new reference. It's got the new movement, new case. It's got the new glide lock clasp. That is a game changer, let me tell you. Price-wise, again, this is really good value for money. The retail price from Rolex is £31,750. Yes, it's a 23 model. Yes, it's pre-owned, but still in very good condition. We're selling this watch for literally a couple of £1,000 over the Rolex retail price, considering how hard it is to get in 2025. Again, I think fantastic value for money. Let's look in the Daytona range. Of course, it is the iconic, the Grail, the GOAT, the Panda Daytona. We've been selling quite a lot of these recently, both old reference and new. This is the new reference, it's the new 126500. It's got the bezel insert, it's got the nod to the Zenith Daytona. It's got a more creamier white dial than the predecessor, the porcelain white. Smaller sub dial, so you see the little rings that go around there. They're thinner hands and also thinner batten markers. Rolex retail price for you guys that don't know this watch is around £13,600. We're selling this watch for just over the £27,000 mark. And like I've said to you, these watches, some of my clients are getting told a 20-year wait list for this watch, which is absolutely ridiculous. This is a watch, if you want to pick up, you have to go to the grey market. You will not get this from your Rolex AD unless you're a mega spend, mega relationship and you've bought tons and tons of watches, but what a watch. Let's look at the discontinued one. This is the discontinued Panda Daytona. You'll actually see, I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll hold them side by side. So for you guys, hopefully you can see there, the different colouring dials. You'll see this is a much darker sub-dials and obviously batten markers. You can see they're a little bit chunkier and this is more elegant, thinner. You also see the bezel insert on this one and you'll see this one doesn't have the bezel insert. And you'll also see this is a really bright white porcelain dial and this has the more matte looking dial. So that's the difference for you guys there side by side. I have actually done a full review on this particular combination and the actual versus one to the other. If you've not seen it, check it out on the channel. The older one here, it is still so popular. We still sell lots of this watch. It's still held its money actually for you guys. So this is a bit of a market update for you. You know, the highs of the market, we all know these were absolutely ridiculous. I think they've definitely settled. They're still in the low 20s. We sell these for around about 23 to 24,000, just to let you guys know. And like I said, they're still extremely hard to get. And we still have clients that will choose this over the new reference that prefer the original ceramic one. So yeah, a really good go-to watch. Let's jump into the next one. I think this is another one again, market trends, you know, we're talking something unusual from Rolex, left-hand drive watch. We all know the new release, the new ceramic green. For the white gold variant, it looks very similar to the untrained eye, apart from obviously the dial, and this is black. This is a 2023 model, only coming this week. Again, it's being sold just under the £14,000 mark. I think considering the market, how hard they are to get, you know, it's a really popular watch. I know the Jubilee sells for more than the Oyster bracelet, and I know the Jubilee is definitely more popular, but we still sell these and they're in the money. So for you guys looking in that GMT range, which is an extremely popular category, they're a great go-to watch. Let's jump into the Sky Dweller again. So back into the steel sports professional, we've got the Sky Dweller. For you guys that don't know, the most complicated watch that Rolex produce. All the actual settings are done from the bezel and the actual crown there. If you've not seen it, you can check it out on YouTube channels. You can actually see how they operate. Really cool watch. I never thought I'd see the day where I'd sell one of these under list price. This is a 2018, so obviously it is slightly older, but it has been through the Rolex CPO system, so it comes with all the certificates, again, box and papers, all the usual bits. I really like this dial. See, there's a lesser dial, let's be honest about it. It's a white dial, entry-level dial, but for me personally, I think it's really clean. I think it's a nice watch on the Oyster bracelet, which I do prefer as well. Personally, it comes on the Jubilee and the Oyster. We're selling this under the Rolex retail price, which is about late 13,000s, just to let you guys know. Let's move into this side. I'm going to start off with an extremely popular watch, and it has been for quite a number of years. It is the Yacht-Master, it is the rose gold, it is on the Oysterflex rubber strap, but it is of course the 40mm. The current retail price from Rolex is around the £29,000 mark. Again, do not buy this watch from your authorised dealer. You can pick it up on the grey market, cheaper than Rolex retail price. We're selling this watch. It is a pre-owned one again, full set, absolutely immaculate, outstanding condition for around the £24,000 mark. So again, do not do the dance, go straight to the grey. Let's jump into, again, one of my personal favourites. I know for you guys out there, you absolutely love this watch. We've seen a lot less of these coming through this year, actually, just purely because there's no money to be made. If you're looking to buy this watch from Rolex, over the past few years, you could have literally bought it and flipped it for a profit. Unfortunately, you are going to take a loss if you buy this from your AD and sell to a dealer like me. We're selling this watch for £13,250 mark. It's a 2022. The Rolex retail price is around £15,000. So a really good, really popular watch. One of those watches that makes everybody smile who buys it. But again, go to the grey, don't do the dance. Let's move into the next one. This is in the same sort of divers category again. This is quite a Marmite watch. This is a big watch, it's 43mm. For some of you guys, you might think, oh, it looks just like the one you brought out of the cabinet. Let me tell you, it certainly isn't. It's a much deeper case, it's a diver's watch. You've got the escape valve there to the side, you'll just see it. Pressure release valve for diving and obviously decompression. You've also got the black dial, again, different to the blues. They do the blues in the black variant, but this is a bigger watch sold to the bigger guys out there. The Rolex retail price, believe it or not, is around £17,000, and we're selling this watch for around £12,000 to £12,500. Again, it's brand new and unworn. So for me, for you guys looking for something different, it has its own following. There's many clients that like this watch, but due to the size, it does rule out 90% of the buyers. Let's stay in the same category, ironically, side by side, but it is the steel variant. So this is the one, Rolex retail price, £11,750. We're selling this watch, brand new, 2025, unworn, for £11,950. For me, there's literally no point in going to your Rolex authorised dealer. The price is like for like now on the grey market. There's no point whatsoever. Again, a great watch, a good one if you're looking for a beefed up submariner or diver's watch. Again, sell these to the bigger guys, but what a watch that is. Extremely popular and something a little bit different to the submariner date. Let's move over to staying in the same sort of theme of water and see, it's the Yacht-Master. This is certainly a watch that's worn more by ladies now than I would say gents, especially with the dial. It's got the beautiful chocolate dial. It came in two variants, or does do, the black and the chocolate. The retail price from Rolex is around £15,000. I personally think they are great value for money on the grey market, even though the market does not find it that desirable just due to it being the steel and rose. Again, you can see why ladies like this watch. You know, it's 40mm in size, it's not too big, it's actually not too thick, so it's super thin, like my Daytona. Extremely comfortable to wear. You know, it's got the rose gold, very subtle, it's a bit more dressed than the standard steel watch. For me, I think it's great value. I think it's one of those watches that is a bit lost in the market, but I think it's still great value for money. Let's move over to, I'll tell you what, let's stay in the steel and gold. So I'm going to go to like the best-selling dial in the steel and gold Daytona range. It is, of course, the white dial, that beautiful white porcelain colour dial. This is discontinued. It's a 2023 model, one of the very last of its kind. This watch here, in its heyday, we were selling for £25,000, believe it or not. This watch is for sale on our website at £17,950, below the current Rolex retail price, which is £18,950. You can see why this is so popular. It's such a usable dial, a usable colour. It's the top out of the three. You've got the champagne, the black, and this one. This is the bestseller, again worn by ladies and men. Great watch, £17,950. We've got the same, so this is a little bit different actually. We don't get that many in the LWC. I think this came as part of one of the collections that we bought from one of our clients. It's the champagne dial. So it's the champagne diamond factory set dial. Again, discontinued model. This one's a 2020, so this is one of the earlier ones. Again, value for money. I think it's around £17,000, £18,000 on our website. For the new variant of this one now, from Rolex, the new 126, you're going to pay £22,000 from Rolex and more on the grey market, so they sell for over retail. So again, for the lady out there, or the gent looking for something, champagne dial, Daytona, dare I say it, under list, crazy to say, but it is. You can pick it up from a grey market dealer on the grey for less than Rolex retail price, and fantastic value for money. And let's finish with the heavy hitters in the front row. I'm going to start on the left, the Day. What a quintessential gentleman's watch this is. The all green, olive green Day, such a popular watch. Rose gold bracelet, presidential. I mean, how cool is that? What a watch. Rolex retail price is around the £40,000 mark. Again, we're selling this, it's 2022. We're actually selling it under the Rolex retail price, around £38,000. Again, considering where this watch was in the market, the appetite is less for day dates. Let's be honest about it. We speak about it a lot on the channel. You know, there's not that many places you can wear this watch, you know, where you would feel that safe. There are other countries, obviously there are places you can go, but it's just one of those watches that is such a quintessential gentleman's timepiece. absolutely stunning and an absolute achievement for any of you guys that get to buy this watch and wear it, because I'll tell you what it is, it just looks like money. Let's stay in the rose gold variant, again following trends of full gold bracelets. This is a discontinued dial, so this is the baguette, sundust baguette. They used to actually do it on the Oysterflex as well, which I really like. This is on the full bracelet, so this is obviously the full rose gold bracelet. Again, retail price from us is £44,950. When it was discontinued, I'm sure it was around the late to mid 30s, so not far from retail. You know, it's one of those watches, an absolutely jaw-dropping watch. Unfortunately, the market is slow on these. It's not the most desirable, just due to market trends. But again, if you're looking for something like that, you know, it's fantastic watch that's something a little bit different. And I'm going to finish with, and we've not had one in for a while, and you can see me smiling, is the Platinum Daytona, but it's my favorite one, my favorite dial, the absolutely gorgeous ice blue dial, but full ice blue. The new reference we all know has the brown subdials, it has the little rings that go around. This has the full baguette markers, all ice blue, no brown circles, no brown subdials. Absolutely gorgeous watch, and I'm so delighted to get it in. We bought it for one of our clients in part exchange. He bought 2 watches in part exchange against this, and I've got to tell you what a watch this is. 2023, when it was discontinued, it was around the £65,000 mark. We're going to be marketing this online in the 70s, I'd say 78, 79,000, so just under the 80. And let me tell you, what a watch that is. The weight is absolutely incredible. What a jaw-dropping watch, and what a great one to finish our What's in the Cabinet.